Alright, that's close enough to 5:30. Let's get started here. I don't think I played Terraformers last week. It was just too busy. But this week, this week I've got time. So, extra technologies. That's nice. One less project proposed per turn kinda sucks. Planes kinda sucks. None of these seem that bad. And then goal is space points. I love space points. Yeah, this should be fine. We'll keep it on 28. We're big, strong gamers. We know what we're doing now. I would like to have... It's hard to turn down robotic, man. But then I might kind of... You know what? If we're going to start with a Martia on Utopian, the biggest issue with a plane city is that you get hammered by radiation. A Martia would actually be really good for offsetting that. Oh, and we get tritium start. It's so good. And we get in-depth survey. You shouldn't have. Auntie's so good, man. Compared to what? Oh, your cities are like a little better. Yeah. We go here. We go here. You already know the drill. We upgrade this. We upgrade this. We upgrade this. Whoa. Good start. I think I would be fine. I mean, it's awkward. So we've got a triple arrangement here. We have a double arrangement here, which is where like a house would go. This could just be a robot depot. This could be a bus station. Power, power, power. And then there's like two more random squares that should be fine. I want to save these. I don't need to put this down right away. I'd rather be able to use them to build like a park or something. Or not a park, a science center. You know what I mean. So how many times realistically can I do this? When we upgrade it, it's going to be 8 and 8. So I would need 16 titanium. I could get 16 titanium if we get lucky here. Yep. Upgrade you. 2 turns we can make a tritium thermal generator. We already have one in hand, and I can build a lab immediately to make science, so I'm going to go with that. We could build a second lab immediately. I honestly would go with that. So our 2 free slots are here and here. And I think I'm probably going to take a hit on support just to get access to a titanium mine. That seems... Oh, I missed the build. That seems important to me. Tuber farm for some food. Power. Upgrade. And now we really need to see... Well, we need to explore titanium next turn. And we really need to see a robot hub. So we can expand to it. That's not a robot hub. I don't want either of these. This is upgraded already. Why don't you take me up here? I can upgrade that. I could also upgrade that. But I need robots. Exploration satellites? Sure. The bus station is technically... That technically works. I'm going to have you upgrade here, and then you survey here, because that'll give us enough tritium to build a bus station. You're going to go here, and then we can expand here, support free. We can get a titanium mine. We can also come up here, and next turn we can build a large silicates mine. It's one of the strongest starts I've ever seen in my life. It's real good. I'm tempted to take a house, but it's not going to help our support the way I want it to. So I guess I would take a soil factory despite having almost no nitrates. That is not upgradable, which is a little unlucky. But we can build a mine out of you. And now, like, we're actually so ridiculously close to being able to build, like, a resonance station. It's not even funny. This is a decent start. Now, where do I want to go next. We could double down on tritium. And doubling down on tritium would be interesting because we're playing a space game. We know we're going to need tritium for space projects, and right now we are only bringing in +2. So if we hit that, and then we upgrade it, we could have +4 trit if we see the tritium project. We'd have +6 trit per turn. That should let us just barrel through a bunch of space projects, which would be very nice. Or we could get water, but I've never really felt that gated on water. So I think we're probably just going to go for tritium all the time. Beautiful. So we explore here. It's just normal tritium, but that's okay. And then we're going to hope that, like, you're a city spot, maybe? Actually, is there anything good here? Just an anomaly? It's not, like, mission critical. You come here. And I guess you would come here. I don't really need to be importing titanium, do I? I need to be importing nitrates. Alright, this matters probably. 1 power, 1 titanium, 1 constructing robot is fine. It's not... It doesn't really open the game up the way we want it to. 1 water income per ocean level does kind of solve our water issue. We wouldn't have to worry about upgrading a water deposit if we just took that. Don't really need it. Urban planning, don't really need it. Actually, okay, so this is probably going to be really good for us. Urban planning is just an extra expansion tile, which I like. I don't think it's as strong as things like these two, but I like it. But Automated Science Archive on our first pick with a game rule set that gives us more technologies is going to save us so much science in the long run. So I'm going to go like that. You're pretty much exactly who I wanted. And then we research you first so that you make other technologies cheaper. Good. What do we want to see now? Nitrates. It's just a normal nitrates deposit. It's a flat plains, but it's an interesting flat plains. It's a really interesting flat plains. It's too bad this doesn't connect, though. That's kind of awkward. Like, are you even good enough on your own as a city? You get a water deposit, which will probably breach. So you'll get 1, 2 empty tiles. This is a decent spaceport. Especially if we decide to settle this city. It gives us 3 comfort of living. I don't know, man. I think we just let that one ride. I also think we come over here. Get more power so we can get a robot hub down. No, we don't need to do that. Just keep it like that. You'll be fine. I would take a landing pad, yeah. I would play urban planning. I guess maybe we should start thinking about our second city. It's pretty good. Resource-wise, it's not great. This is going to be a support tile. This is just going to be an empty tile. This is just going to... This is a geothermal geyser. You know, maybe it's good enough just for the support. It does go pretty hard as a support city. And who knows, maybe there's other stuff down there. Alright, I've talked myself into it. Start importing water. We're going to get ready for City 2. Anta, you've done great work here. I think it's really hard to say no to Misha as well. It's the earliest resonance station you'll ever see. Sure. Explore power. Next turn, satellite is up, so we can satellite, explore, and then we're just like 7 water short. We can fix that with explorations. I'm gonna save this robot hub. But it's probably still gonna go here. Specifically, like right there. And then we can get these 2 tiles, which should both be empty. One of them can be a landing pad. One of them can be a bacteria spreader. 10 water is very good. This is an interesting choice. I gotta feel like just not losing the game is going to be better than getting extra tiles for space specifically. So explore here, explore here. Build our robot hub here. Give me both of these tiles. One of you can be... You'll be a landing pad, because eventually I might turn you into a spaceport. You don't need water anymore. You do need nitrate. You can export a second tritium. We're really not looking like we're going to need a lot of it. And then over the next 2 turns we can explore down there. I would take methanogenium. I think I would take... This is going to be an empty tile. Really, I should take a landing pad. We explore you, and then next turn we explore you and we found. Given that we do that next turn, could you just plunk down an entertainment center here? Doesn't hurt. One, two, three, four. Yeah, you can reach that next turn. I love a combined living center. Alright, so found. We gotta go here for the... Oh, we don't have the power. That's so sad. Well... Nevertheless. I guess we'll wait a turn to do that. Yeah, we're gonna need extra power to do that. That's fine. We do end up kind of burning this turn off, but I think that's okay. So now we found Chaos Outpost. Sure. You go here. You get 1 free expansion. Realistically, there's going to be 3 houses here. 1, 2, 3. You get +1 comfort of living from here. You're shielded from radiation. I think we can probably get away with turning that into a spa resort. Probably. But we don't need to do it now. What we can do now is we can just build an extra landing bed. And then you export like one of you. 12, 13, 16. So that doesn't matter. What do I want to do now? Well, if we explore nitrates, we could get a soil factory down earlier. That would be kind of sick. If you explored water, you could build a greenhouse. Next turn, we can build a soil factory. We'll just switch up how we're allotting our nitrates after that point. And then I guess hit me with one of those, because we're about to go to 4 food per turn. Not really feeling like I need either of these. But I guess, like, maybe you're alright. Rachel Ray, the Rachel Ray. Hello, welcome to stream. I'm a big fan of your cookbooks. Is that the thing that Rachel Ray does? We have 5 turns left with Misha. I'd really like to see another bacteria, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Next turn, we're at 17, we can build a bacteria spreader. We can move these nitrates somewhere else. They should probably get moved to power for the time being. Just so we can keep exploring. And then an Android hub is looking real nice. I would like to know more about what's going on down here. Whether there's like any resources that are worth grabbing. That volcano we could start right now. That's a little neat. Why don't you come here? Start spreading. Undo that. I'm gonna wait one turn, I'm gonna gene mod it. And then we'll do it. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I wish I could take both of you. Actually, I don't. Development Center's not that good when we're only seeing 2 projects per turn. Okay, so make sure you do this in the right order. Gene mod your methanogenium. It spreads faster. We spent 1 turn to get 2 turns back. Explore here. There's nothing going on there, but it is a water and silicate city. And then next turn I explore here and I'll restart that volcano. Meanwhile, I think we're going to spend a lot of power to do this. To get you down for an extra 5 support. Hit up this geothermal spot. Hit up this canyon view. And then if I dump a bit of water into you, next turn we can set up a spa here, and then the comfort is just going to be off the charts in Chaos Outpost. We stuff this place full of houses. And we should be in a really good position. Would happily take the food. Would happily restart this volcano, even though we're going to have to repair these mines. And this spaceport. It's fine. We're doing it for the terraforming parameters. And then at 10 water, I think we just start working on space projects. It would be nice to have a bit more nitrates. Is there a way I could get 1 more expansion tile out of here? Yes, you could upgrade the robot hub to an android hub. That would give you 1 more expansion tile. It lets you grab this rich soil, which you could turn into a nitrates mine, so you're generating nitrates as well. But is it that important? I don't think so. And then Spa Resort this. So now, the support that you get from living in this city is just crazy. Every house we get is going down there. We're also looking for a bus station for that place. Lifeform delivery this early is pretty interesting, and it's a space project, so I think we kind of have to take it. And then we should probably try and grab, like, nitrates, so that we can actually run the project. I need a nitrate mine, though. What's your deal? Absolutely nothing, and you're a plains. You have a titanium hint, you have a nitrates hint. I don't know that that's going to really do it for me. Misha's done great work. Do I have 1 more import to use off of you? I think I do, but I could just get Mustafa instead, who also has imports. Is that better than Nileo? I think so. I don't think Nileo is that good, honestly. Like, don't get me wrong, the trade boost would be nice. But I think we can just build spaceports. There's a world where you're probably useful. But let me see what other projects I can get this turn. You're so much more important. 11, 12. Is there a hint of science anywhere on the map? Yes, there is, actually. 15, 12, 13, 14. Next turn, I can build a research center. We'll start working on lifeform delivery. The research center can probably go like here and here. There's a triple food arrangement we could do here. This is just going to be a farm. This is going to be house for sure. So house, probably also house. Farm, maybe. Like, it's how we're gonna have to keep our support afloat, I think. And then science, robot hub, something like that. That should work. So we'll prep a spot for it next turn. 28 science. I can't afford that. I can't afford a space project, though. So enable you. And then just go back to working on water, because this next parameter is going to flood the planet. You come here. What's our next step? Our next step should be to found another city. What do we want that city to accomplish? Well, we'd like it to have some kind of special characteristic. But if we need to, we can just found a lava tube. We need nitrates, so a city that can mine nitrates would be great. Nothing connects to this, though. Like, if you're a city spot... Actually, if you're a city spot, you would be pretty good. We go here, here, here with a bus station. It will be... Unless that spot floods, it will be a coastal city, so we could build a shipyard there. That's an interesting spot. Let's make sure we explore that next turn. Arctic Cares or Kelp Forest? I'll take a Kelp Forest. I can afford some of these repairs. Not happy about it, but I can afford some of them. And then I think we just kind of have to do... Well, no, we should explore first, because we might see more projects. It is a city spot. And then we just take the space project. And it's not underwater. Okay, we found a city here, for sure. That's going to be a very powerful spot. You're going to 6. You'll be done in 2 turns. Then we can finish Lifeform Delivery, then we can finish Planetary Engineering Lab. We should prioritize exploring nitrates so that we can finish off this arrangement of food doubling. And also, like, you know, build more cities. Making 6 food per turn would just be nice. No shot we get to 23 water, so I'm going to skip that for now. I would like you to explore nitrates. +4. I would like you... You know, we probably end up building this if we make a city down here. And then we got to explore some of these spots so we can actually found that city. We're up to 10 nitrates. You can come over here. You're done next turn. Put a little bit of resources towards you, and then we actually need to start using our explorations on nitrates again to make sure we have enough of them. I don't think Smart Electrical Grid's going to be that good. I don't think we need terraforming observations. I think New Scientific Fields is insanely good with Mustafa. Right? Like, this does what I think it does, right? Increases projects proposal by 1. Are you projects proposal? No, your projects you can research per turn. That's still pretty good, but megastructure design is bad. I do not like it. Reverse engineering and artificial personality are also not that good. Man, all these choices kind of suck. Constructing regional buildings doesn't do anything for us. I mean, it does, but we're pursuing a space victory, so like it really doesn't help us out that much. And just flat 10 science I don't think is that good. New Scientific Fields is fine. Megastructure design I don't think is that good. I don't think we're going to be building many buildings that cost at least 40 resources. So I guess you just take the support projects. These are, like, all things that we do. So, I guess... Flood the planet 1 step. Explore here. Don't love any of these. We'll probably build a second generator array at some point, and we do have 39 silicates. But this is also 2 science per turn. Do we have an anomaly site anywhere? I thought I saw one. Was it you? No. Hmm. I think you're probably better than you. Let's take it, but we might end up throwing that project out. And then we can found you in, like, a couple turns. 20, 26, 3 turns. Unless we get lucky with a cache. And some trade routes aren't assigned. Right, let's knock this out. Next turn, I need to explore nitrates. Would happily take an exploration satellite. I need to remember to do this before I just snap pick a project, though. Let's do this correctly. First, explore nitrates. Here is good enough. A food cache, huge. Would I rather build a spaceport than an exploration satellite? No, because I only have 3 tritium right now. So I think I'd actually rather take exploration satellites now. They'll get me tritium faster so that I can make a spaceport later when it shows up. That's my logic. And then also we got the food cache, so we can just build you right now. Hill Outpost. Sure. We get 1 free expansion tile, head down here, grab these nitrates. Now we're really looking for a bus station. Bus station and Android Hub gets us here, here, and I don't know, somewhere else. We'll figure that out when we get to it. Also, if we see a shipwright, we could build a shipwright immediately and we could get this spot because it's technically an ocean location. So we got a lot of things that we're looking out for. This is none of them, but let's explore first. Grab me nitrates. This is one of the things we're looking for. It sucks that I'm taking it over a tritium thermal generator, but I'd much rather have the bus station, and then if we can find a hint of tritium, like here, we can build a bus station this turn. Any of these matter? We should probably play you, just in case we forget to play you before we build a robot. What is this array going to be? This could be like 4 science buildings with something in the middle. You're going to be house, support house. When we can't afford to build those any rocks, you're just going to be a bus station. Rip the band-aid off. So we need 8 power for next turn to build both those mines. That's not going to happen. It's going to take 2 turns. We also have a domed park that we could put down. It's not really a great spot for it, though. And we're losing 42 support per turn. So we need to deal with support soon. Dealing with support should just be placing houses. That should be good enough. Bump those up. We also need a lot of trade routes now. We're entering the trade route phase of the game, for sure. Is there anything that we need pressingly in terms of resources? We have no water, so I guess water would be pretty nice to have. We also need a lot of power. So I think I kind of have to take this because it's functionally 2 power when we put it down. I'm also seeing that we have a volcano spot here that would get us 2 power, but I need the expansion tile to get over there. It would also cost us a support, which is a little scary of a proposition at this point. And I don't have any other highland tiles. Literally no other highland tiles. I need a bus station. Your science per turn? Yeah, I don't care about that. I would rather have the extra exploration satellite for more resources. Tritium specifically at this point. But I don't think I can reach any tritium right now. Well, actually, yeah, I can. There's one. And then as much as I would like to take a plant spreader, or like a dock, actually I kind of need to take this spaceport. We're gated really hard on trade routes right now. I need to take you, and then next time I see a development center, I need to take a development center. We're getting hammered by not being able to take enough projects. Excuse me? Oh, that's bad. I need to upgrade you to an Android hub. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So next turn I can do it. Just throw some of these out. It's taking a turn off of our science projects, or our space projects, but that's okay for now. And then I have one too many projects. You're gone. You already know that you're gone. Okay. Take houses. Houses matter right now. Support also matters right now. Just cash this in. So you're going to upgrade here. It gets you one more expansion tile. Where do you want to put it? You should probably know what this is. It's a city spot. In other words, it doesn't really matter. So you could grab this rich soil instead. Would you save up 26 water to get 3 food per turn, knowing that you might need the support? And that you probably don't need the nitrates? I think I would. And then you can also build this. So now we're up to 6 power per turn, which is a decent spot to be. Let's finish our exploration satellite project off. Should probably increase the prestige of something. Just to use it before he's gone. Like, it's 3 prestige, which isn't nothing, but it's not a lot. Then Mustafa's gone. We really gotta focus in on support. I need something that generates support. We do not need titanium right now. It's okay. We can't afford the water right now. We're saving up for something. Rally speech is fine. Hope might just, like, buy us time. This is important. That's really important. Now I think we explore science. And I think we build science too. So we left lots of space down here for science buildings. Here and here we both left available for science. So we'll put one down. Because we just want to rush to this development center. We also have space to put a Marsha down. That's 9 support. That's pretty good. Now this is going to cost us 1 support, which sucks, but it is going to get us 2 power, which doesn't suck. Another bacteria spreader? No. Restaurant district? No. Bus station? Hell yes. Import oceans? Hell yes. We're going to put a bus station here, because it's going to let us get just a shitload of empty tiles. So you can put like spreader buildings, all that kind of stuff down over here. You can grab this one, you can grab this one. Doesn't matter what those cities were, I would rather have them be things like spaceports. And then we can afford to explore 2, just grab anything you can reach. Any other elevated tiles? Should have grabbed that one. Wasn't thinking. Yes, but we can't reach it now. Never gonna have enough nitrates for that. Would rather have a better house than just a 30 food 1 pop. Sure, but we might throw that out relatively soon. And we're really saving up for a spaceport now, so let's keep an eye out for any tritium. A silicate asteroid? I do not need that. I don't want to throw a project out to get it regardless. Water for agriculture complex. Spaceport. A random house that might be good. More large hints of water, please. Large water hint? We're at 20. We need 26 for you? 26, yeah. You go here. We also need tritium hints, but I think I've used all of them. We have no tritium hints right now. 11, 13. After we finish these exploration satellites, we probably need to take a turn or two off from doing economy things. Just to, like, fix some issues going on right now. God, I wish I could take you. A gene vault I will take. I know exactly where you're going to go. I'd like more big hints of water. 26, that's huge. The rest of you are probably getting thrown out. You come up here, agriculture complex. You come down here, gene vault. And we're going to start migrating all of our spreaders down here to Chaos Outpost, because this is open, this will be open. We could breach this if we get like a train station. We could take this. We could take this. They're all just empty tiles, waiting for something to be used on them. We could even move this rocket silo if we wanted to. There's all kinds of space down there. And then we should also get these mines up. Even though we're trying to save our tritium and power right now, I think it's more important that we just get that running. And then this... I gotta find a way to get one more pop in here. It's probably going to be destroy a laboratory, replace it with a house. Take this tile. This tile is a spaceport, gives us 3 free trade routes. I think that's very important to our overall interests in this game. Some trade routes not assigned. 6, 7, 8, sure. Here. No. Here. Finish that first. Try and build up your tritium. Another lab. It's interesting. I'd really like a science hint here. Yeah. It puts us at 12. We could just take another lab. It makes more science. We could take the world's most temporary landing pad. Like, you're going to get bulldozed before you even know what hits you. But for the time being, we're kind of happy to see you. And you know what? Instead of food, since we're making 9 per turn, what if we just turn this into like lab, university? Could work, you never know. And then with our satellite, we really do not have hint of tritium anywhere. So I guess just uncover the polar ice cap, get a bunch of water hints. Could also put you down, but like that's a lot of resources to spend. I don't know about all that. I think this is actually fine. Deimos, not right now, but it is good to know you're around. I will grab this just to put on the fertile soil tile that we have here. It's just 2 free food. And then 13, 15, and a house. If we explore enough water, we could make this think tank condominium. 7. It's going to be hard to get there. It's probably going to take 2 turns. So I guess explore here, because I think those 2 will connect. I do not care about an igloo. I'd rather have a better house. Just turn it into support. Next turn, we explore here. I can't change my math on this. I can change my math on this. Give me one of those. And then with any luck, we can get lucky on the exploration. This turn is going to be a huge... Oh my god. It's exactly what I wanted to see. This is going to be a huge turn. Why? Because we're going to do a lot of things. First of all, let's spread our methanogenium to keep our heat incrementing. Next, we're going to replace a lab with a think tank condominium, which gives us 1 expansion tile, which is going to go here. We spend that expansion tile on a spaceport. It gives us 3 free trade routes. We allot them thusly. For now. We then rush silicates, and we have 3 free imports. This is something I hadn't considered. I guess I would like to import nitrates. No. I'd like to import... No. I'd like to import science. And then I'd just like to plunk down a ton of science buildings down here. I would even take another lab. So you go here, and then this research center is probably going to go here, and then we got to think about founding another city. Well, I guess we could just use this one. I'd like to build you as well. But I still don't know where any of my tritium is. And I need to be kind of careful with this trade route, because, like you, it's on site. But I actually kind of need that tritium. I don't think I can trade it away so freely. Could also mine you, for sure. And then this, oh my lord, like mine, 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 mine. If we could get a miner's cottage, it would be an unbelievable amount of support in Hill Outpost. Just like a game-ending amount of support in that city. A Marsha I would love. We definitely take you. We hold on those. I'm not going to get enough science to be able to place a research center this turn, and even if I could, I don't think the choice is retroactive. So instead... We also don't know where any tritium is, so we don't even really need to explore for tritium. Yeah, we don't know anything about tritium anymore. Just uncover tiles that are close. Turn this into sport. Just send it. These might be famous last words. I don't think our exploration choices matter that much anymore. I don't think we're anywhere close to the point in the game where our choices writ large don't matter anymore. But I think in terms of like what tile... How did I frick up that counting so badly? But I think at this point, our tile explorations don't matter that much. Yeah, and yeah. Just grab something cheap in case you need the power later. Hospital's just 7 support per turn. You are at minus 71. You need to be a little more careful. It costs you tritium. I don't need to be that careful. If I put a robot hub down here... You shouldn't do that. You should place a Marsha instead. This is just for support. It's +6. Finish you. This expansion tile is a lie. We're not actually going to use it because all these are going to be ocean tiles very soon. Which means we really don't have anywhere we need to place this robot hub. We gotta find another city. There is still this spot available, which looked pretty good. Silicate, aquifer, nitrate, rich soil. Yeah, I think we do go there. What do we need to make that happen? Just a little more food. We take you, and we take you. Space projects. We'll take you as well. Next turn we're at 29 food. 30 food? I'd like to get this second spaceport down. I don't immediately know where it's going to go. Actually, I do. It's probably going to go right there. Plus comfort of living in these 2 cities. So I want to be a little careful with how much tritium I spend. So we'll probably just dump everything in here. Keep the space projects rolling. End. Hope you've done great. Thank you. I would love to drill. This is going to get us all the tritium we ever need. And then give me a university. We have a shitload of silicate, so yeah, give me a university, give me a robot hub. Found this city. This is probably going to be like a pretty nice little living arrangement down here. Head back over here. A university here does make +2 science. I think that's probably worth. And then we've got 20 power. I could destroy 5 rocks for free this turn, or I could drill tritium. If I drill tritium, it's not going to get me to 15. So I think I'd destroy 5 rocks for free, just to clear out some space for all these science facilities. So this is going to be house, 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 domed park. And then back here, I think I'm just going to cram all these science buildings. We're going to grab a large silicate deposit. We don't need the silicate, but we do want more crap that we can trade with. It's a nitrate deposit. That's fine. Flood the planet a bit. That's fine. Next turn we drill for tritium. We can build a spaceport, and then we can finish these 2 projects out. That's fine. And I think we're just... Well, we shouldn't. We can place one of these. You can just come here. Go here. You go here. This is almost certainly just going to get breached. I don't think any of these matter. Oh crap, a plant spreader. We might not plant a tree this game. Take more water. Sure. Generate support. Extract for oceans. Now we have a free tile. Plunk an extra science building down. You should probably be a nitrate mine, but I'd really like to turn you into a food house if possible. I just don't think it's possible is the thing. So that's you done. Take me over to my tritium mine. Oh, it cost me power. I'm gonna have to wait 1 more turn. That's fine. Spend that instead. And now, if I put a spaceport here, it's a silicate export, which is great, a nitrate export, which is great, and it's +1 comfort of living, and it's 2 trade routes. So I think I'd much rather do that. I don't have the free power to build a shipwright, though. That's going to have to wait just a little longer. Okay. Eco home? Why not? Tritium thermogenerator? Unnecessary, I think, at this point. See more projects, I guess. So you go here. 1 free export. That import is going to be water. Oh, you're so close. I could drill. I could drill this turn. You are going to need a ton of it. I will drill this turn. Because that finishes that project this turn. And then you've also just got the house. Why not? It's 8 support. And then spend 1 of it to get a nitrate mine. You can't build a nitrate mine this turn, so just wait on it. Would love MarsNet. You get in. I don't think I need to select any more projects. I'm currently at 3. That should be plenty. Take a robot hub instead, and then a little extra support. I will build a shipwright. And I will get out here. It's claiming every single mine that I can. Do I need to drill? You should drill for tritium, because you have a lot of projects that consume it right now. I do. Okay, that finishes next turn. I think all we're looking for at this point is spaceports. That's pretty much it. Like, spaceports and just don't lose the game, and we should be fine. Sorry, let me clarify. Spaceports, space projects, and don't lose the game. So we take this. We take this because it's simply a bigger space project. We take this because we might build one. You're 2 food per turn? You finish in 2 turns. Start working on MarsNet as well. We're going to need titanium to finish that up, so we should probably explore some big hints of titanium. This also contributes to our atmosphere, which is kind of nice. Costs us an enormous amount of power, but that's okay. And then somehow we cobbled together enough nitrates to build a plant spreader. So I don't know where those came from, but sure. Get one of you down. Next turn we're going to have enough power that we could set up this titanium mine. Should keep that in mind. This turn we've got enough science so we can set a research center up. We should keep that in mind. I'd happily take dolphins. I think we're now at the point where our terraforming buildings are going to cover for a lot of the economic deficiencies that we have in other sectors of this planet. You make 2 water per turn. Out of a bunch of stuff that we get for free, basically. So I would do that. I would do this to get more space projects. I would do you for support. You can just come in here. It's a solid +9. You can come up here and just make me some water. I'll use it for something eventually. You can come over here and be a mine. And now we're looking for nitrate. I would make a nitrates mine on that instead of a food mill. We're making 13 food per turn. It's like pretty good already. I'd really like to find a way to make a robot hub here. I guess I could just do it right there. Next turn. Why that? We didn't have the power to do anything else. We're at 0 power. -60. I'm not scared. Take you. You're big. You're nice. You're nice. Let's finish that out. What do we need for this spaceport? We need tritium. Drill. Next turn we're at 14. I can fix that. Next turn we're at 15. Export one of those. Bring a nitrate in. And then you come here. We only need 2. You go here. You go here. Now when this hits 30 we build it. When this hits 30 we build it. In order to accomplish that, we're looking for big hints of water, and we're looking for big hints of nitrate. We're not going to have any oxygen to actually spread animals, I'm now just realizing, but whatever. Who cares? Space project? I can't take you, unfortunately. I don't have the space, but I do need you. Alright. We said we were going to do it, and now we're going to do it. You are +8 support so far. But realistically, we can get that up. +9, +10 probably, +11, +12, +13. We just have to flood these tiles. -58 support. Man, I don't care. Okay, I can't afford that. Maybe I should care. I'll throw another one of you down, because we're not doing anything else with our science right now. Next turn, we're 12 power. We can build a spaceport. That spaceport, reasonably, should probably go... I don't know, actually, where that spaceport should go reasonably. Do you have a bus station? No. We need to get you a bus station. We have a train station in hand. We can do that instead. There's not really a good spot for that spaceport to go. I don't want to put them here because this is where we have our gene vault. I don't have an expansion tile to put it anywhere up here because we're actually blocked off by water in all of these spots. You don't have any expansions available. I mean, you could just do that. Some trade routes aren't assigned. Prove it. No, this is faster. What do you mean some trade routes aren't assigned? Oh, because they're free, duh. Okay. No. That's never going to be relevant. Yes, extremely. The only thing I would take that over is the tritium one, but... I mean... Come on. Space project, good. So we turn you in. We build you here. Turn you on. We do not have that much tritium. We're going to need to drill. That should cover it. Okay. And I guess you just, like, grab a nitrates mine for free. I could still research a project, of course. Of course. Would happily take that. The rest of this, I can't build any of these. So just give me the support. We're in full avoid losing territory now. We have 16 turns to export 100 goods to space projects. So as long as we're continually taking space projects, we would need to have 10 export routes, and we have 14. As long as we're exporting stuff that we're mining. So I actually think that we're fine there. Would love to take that. Can take that. The rest of these don't matter that much. Give me a couple free expansion tiles just in case it matters. Give me another couple trade routes just in case it matters. Drill some more tritium just in case it matters. That should be fine. I actually don't think I need that import anymore, do I? Let's do this more sensibly. This is a free export. These two are free exports. We're fine blowing 10 power on trade routes this turn, because we only need to get net +1 to get the spaceport. I don't know where that spaceport's going to go, but we only need the net +1. It might just end up upgrading this landing pad, honestly. What's your deal? You'll flood eventually. Alright, noted. And then you also have 30 nitrates. You can put a plant spreader down. This is 6 prestige. Only -42. We're actually in great shape. You're never getting built. Let's give up on that plan. You're never getting built. Let's give up on that plan. You're probably never getting built. But let's just wait and see. Arthur, you've done incredible work for us. I actually might have you drill one more time before you leave. In fact, I will. I need you to drill titanium before you leave. I can't afford that, actually. I have exactly 11 power. I think it's more important that a spaceport... No, that's insanity. It's more important that you get, like, 12 tritium for free. 11 tritium for free. Excuse me. So this finishes next turn. This could finish next turn if we do that, and then we can just dump a bunch of titanium in there. We will be able to build a spaceport next turn. That's fine. We can put down the funniest animal spreader of all time. Yeah, those all take oxygen. There's no shot. I didn't finish a space project this turn. That's unlucky. I would love to take that. Oh, son of a... Well, give me a house. And I guess, unfortunately, I'm throwing the rest of these out. Now, who are you getting replaced with? I think we're at the point where I just need to, like, do life form stuff. We're probably not founding any more cities this game. I think we're just doing life forms. You can come in here. You're a flat +10 support. I don't know where my 1 power went. Am I crazy? Oh, you used it to drill. Yeah. That's right. And we were fine with that. That was a correct decision to make. Another house. What's your special thing? You're just extra support per turn. I don't want the rest of this. Enable you. You finish next turn. Dump everything else into that. You are just getting a flat upgrade. You are getting a train station next turn when I can afford it. Which means that a lot of very interesting decisions open up to us down here, because we'll actually be able to reach some of these tiles. So, like this, for example, could be a dock. Once we get to water level 3. I'll just give you an extra +10. So we could export to import 1, because I'm sure there's going to be projects that take tritium in the future. Not this turn, apparently, but that's okay. Here's the dock that we needed. Not seeing anything else I love here. Like, a development center's okay, I guess. Just cram it back here somewhere. And then you're getting a train station. You can't reach there. That's fine. You can reach here. You can reach here. You'll also be able to reach here. Once I explore it. And then you can come here. This is just for the prestige. And then you are for the food. 17 food per turn. We will build skyscrapers this game. For sure. And then why don't you accelerate proliferation of life? That's a fun one. We never do that one anymore. We're out of titanium. Okay. What's my dump these days? Water, I guess? I guess no research or project. Does anything in here matter? No. Okay, heat increment. Space project, space project. We love that. House, we love that. Trade route, we maybe love that. You're gone. Actually, you were the free imports. Hang on, I'm confused. Hang on. You're a free export because we have a mine. You're a free export because we have a mine. Your actual trade routes. If we do this, then we actually finish 2 projects next turn. That's probably preferable. And then I'd like you to explore here. That's just a dang all empty tile, man. And then do I need to explore? No, I'd rather spread life. I think that's our best source of prestige right now. Minus 84 is really scary. Turn these projects in. We only need to finish one more project, and then we're done, realistically. So let's dump everything we have into giant space mirrors. Because it's what? We're at 227 out of 250. So I need a project that's worth 23. Which just so happens to be exactly how much giant space mirrors is worth. I'm not going to say I planned it, but the evidence is right there. I would love to make a coral reef. We're only at minus 128 support per turn. It's not that bad. Another miner's cottage. Where would this go, sicko mode? It's not that bad here. It's 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's pretty bad there. 1, 2, 3. Literally 0. And then I can't put more than 1 in a city. Yeah, understandably so. That's just going to be so much support. Yeah, I don't really care about that. It's funny for the memes, but I don't think it's actually a play. So is there anywhere you should go? Is there anywhere we have room? We don't even have room for a house anymore. Get out of here. This game is sewn up, but... Sure, give me a bacteria, a little bit of support. The principal decision here would be... probably like house, spaceport. Martian sailing school would be sick. I'm going to build it just for fun up here in Hill Outpost. It's 16 support per turn, so we can expand out 2 tiles that are -4, basically for free. 2. We could get to, like, here. We could get to whatever's past here. We could get all the way down here once these all flood. We're not going to need to, of course, because next turn I think we win. But it is funny. Take a skyscraper. Don't think this choice is going to matter. Don't think this choice is going to matter. Yeah, he's done his math exactly right. Turn 57 is an early win on difficulty 28. I will tell you that. But all told, I don't think the rules really influenced us all that much. Getting double research projects was very nice, but the rest of it was like, yeah, you can manage.